What's the weather today?
Jill! Alexa, find me a yoga class.
What time is my next meeting?
Turn on my AC in the living room. Ask Fitbit to start my run. How many calories are in chocolate mousse?
What does it say?
You don't want to know.
And I will tell you, that is just barely scratching the surface of what your amazing Fitbit watch will do. So let me just give you some history right off the bat. We have sold over 200,000 of the Fitbit watches here at HSN. Think about that. This is the first Today Special since January of 2021, but we have pulled out all of the stops because today you are going to get the brand new Versa 2 at not only the lowest price absolutely anywhere that we have found. I customized the face of my watch. I'm going to talk to you a lot more about that. We'll tell you more about it. But here's the thing that I want everyone to realize. For one day and one day only, you are getting the amazing Versa 2, not for $180. And here's what's happening out in the world. You can't find it. You cannot find it. I mean, I've been to like 2 or 3 different stores myself looking. We have it. We have it at the lowest price anywhere. And if you find it for $180, you're doing great. Today at HSN, $134.99. I will also share with you already over 4,500 gone. We've actually had only one real show today. So the race is on today at $134.99, free shipping and handling, 5 FlexPay payments, and you are going to see how this amazing watch is now going to inspire you. You know that it's up to us, right? We are in control of our physical health. We went through a long year and a half, many of us still at home, working at home. Maybe you're just starting to try to get back into clothes and going, wow. Or maybe you're tired of being home and you're like, I've got to get healthier. I need some exercise. This Fitbit Versa 2 will inspire you. It will inspire you. It will keep you on track and tracking not just steps that you're taking, but everything from your blood oxygen level to your heart level to stress management. So today, all you do is choose a color. So I have it, the one that I have is in the carbon. And as I mentioned, I went ahead and what I did is I actually customized my face, which you can do if you want to do that. We're going to walk you through all the bells and whistles a little bit later on, but that's the carbon. Okay, the one that's way, way out in the lead, of course, is the copper rose. Absolutely gorgeous. So now you get the fashion aspect to go right along with it. Then down here, we also have it available in mist. Here's what's great. You're getting both of the bands. You get the small medium, which will fit basically 5.5 to 7.5, and then you're getting that large, extra large, which is basically 7.5 up to almost 9 inches. You get, so you just attach them yourself. It comes with the charger, so it is so simple and easy to charge. Here's the thing. If you would like, you're like, okay, well, I want some more options. We even have additional bands. We have only 2 choices that are left, but I would grab them if you can. We have the black, and that's so cool. It's a black with a stripe of white and a little bit of violet, or we have it available in navy. Those are available at $14.99 today. But for all of our viewers, know this, that already, and I know we're already very, very popular, come in, share your calls. We want to hear from you. Well, to walk us through how simple and easy, and Miss Lori Leland, you know, I always call myself, which I am, the electronic idiot. So if I can figure it out and I can do it, and I did it, I even customized the face. I went to my phone and downloaded the app. It's so simple and easy, but I feel inspired, Lori, on a daily basis now.
Yeah, I mean, it is so empowering. And Bobby, you set it up. It is so simple and easy. And we love this. It's a fashion statement, too. It's a fun to wear piece of jewelry. It's a watch. We love the Versa 2, #1 top selling. Fitbit, of course, #1 top selling fitness brand in the entire country. They basically invented fitness tracking when they started their company back in 2007. And their goal has always been to help make the world a healthier place to live in, help make us healthier. That's what this is all about. about. When you have information about what's going on with your body, right, you can make better choices and better decisions. This is helping us put our feet in front of the other, one in front of the other, a little bit more today than yesterday. And, you know, like you said, the world is opening. I have a child starting first grade in a few days. I'm kind of freaking out about it.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And Bobby, I think for the occasion, I might have to put on some pants.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't really, right? We haven't really, I know. So this is a great way to put yourself back on the list, to find out what's happening, to make health a priority, to make fitness a priority, to stay connected to our phone, because this is the ultimate smartwatch as well. And let's start with that big, bright, beautiful screen. It's stunningly beautiful. This is an AMOLED display. So that organic LED technology, that's what you find in the super high-end, very, very expensive television sets. Look at this full color touchscreen, super responsive, beautiful icons here. And I mean, you can do everything. So you can track your health and your fitness, and it's doing everything automatically. It knows when you're exercising, or you can manually do it yourself. I love that. But then it also has other things available as well. So right here, I'm going to be able to tap and see what the weather is. So this is going to tell me how to dress my child for school, right? How to dress when I actually put those pants back on and go back out in the world. This is giving you all of that information. And then, Bobby, it connects you to your body and is giving you additional info that we have never seen before. So SpO2 monitoring, that's your blood oxygen monitoring. This is taking that reading for you at night. That's important to be able to see what's happening with your health, with your wellness, to see if you might be coming down with something. So this Versa 2 has Amazon Alexa built right in. So it's that incredible, America's favorite voice assistant. So your personal assistant is here. You have Fitbit Pay, so you can tap to pay. Simply load your favorite credit card in the app, and then you have contact-free payments wherever that's accepted, which is a lot of places these days. Bobby, I couldn't believe the battery life on this one. Best in class, 6+ day battery life. This is going to do your skin temp as you sleep at night. I mean, it gives you a lot of information because maybe you're sleeping too hot, right? And it also gives you a deep dive into your sleep quality. So it's going to give you a lot of information, and we can just scrape the surface in this hour that we're going to spend together. But what I love about it is just that overall sense of awareness. I can glance down, I can see, okay, I've taken 2,300 steps today. I need to get moving just a little bit more, right? But look at this, and you do a deep dive, and it's all on your wrist. And then you can go to the application and get even more in-depth detail. So there's my active minutes so far today. There's my calories burned, the floors I've climbed, all right here on my wrist. Now, I'm just going to go down a little bit right here. So there are hourly goals that you can set where you get a great little vibration right on your wrist, Bobby, that reminds you to get up and moving and do 250 steps an hour. That has really helped me a lot since we've been home. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off.
Yep.
But for me to have those little hourly reminders, very gentle, never judgmental, just says, hey, you haven't moved your 250 yet. When I move my 250, it celebrates. So it's an hourly celebration on my wrist when I get the 250 steps in the hour. I mean, it's these little micro goals that help move us towards being healthier people. And then heart rate. This is a big one, Bobby. Always on, continuously monitoring heart rate tracking. It's happening 24/7 on your wrist. This is going to give you a deep dive into what's going on with your heart. You can actually take in the application and show it to your practitioner. This is going to give you an overall score of what's going on with your heart as well. So you have a lot of information here. And then there's sleep tracking. Look at this. I didn't do as well last night. 5 hours, not so great. But this is going to show you your light sleep, your deep sleep. And remember, we used to have to go to the app for this information. I'm seeing it on the screen of my Versa 2, so I can just glance down, see how well I'm doing with my hourly goals, see how well I'm doing with my heart rate, see how well I'm doing with every aspect of my life simply by looking down. And then, Bobby, one more thing. It's a smartwatch.
Yeah.
So if you're just using this with your phones and tablets to stay connected, this is going to work with Apple. It works with Android. You don't have to be married to a specific system. So if you're gifting this for a loved one, it doesn't matter if they have an Android. It doesn't matter if they have a Windows phone or a Google phone or an iPhone. It doesn't matter. Your Fitbit is going to work, or the Fitbit that you're gifting them is going to work, and keep them connected to their phone. So swipe down from the top and look at this. I have a text message from my husband. He says, oh my gosh, this Versa is amazing. Let's get one for Dad for his birthday. His birthday was yesterday. My mother-in-law's birthday is tomorrow. So I think we're going to get them for both of them. Yeah. Because then they can compete against each other. And I'm reading that full text. Isn't that amazing?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Because when my husband and I have them, I'm like, okay, how many steps are you? And okay, to that point, Miss Lori, let's see, what do I have? I have 3,630. Yeah, I was up early.
You're
so,
winning.
I mean, but I like
You're winning, girl.
Yeah, so far.
2,300 here.
But you know
I'm working on it.
Listen, you're doing great. You know what I think is amazing about this also is that you have no frame of reference, right? You may think, oh, I got a lot of exercise today. And then you look at the watch, because this happened to me 2 days ago. I thought, oh, I've walked a lot. And then I went, oh my gosh, I'm only at 5,000 steps. And it was like 5 o'clock at night. So it does keep you on track. But here's the thing, and I do want to say thank you. We are crazy, crazy busy. The gorgeous Copper Rose, and rightfully so, is way, way out in the lead. So grab it if you can. Don't forget about our Protection Plus. We have that available. Like just hassle-free protection, 24-hour customer service, no deductibles, so you can find out more about that as well by going to hsn.com. But it's one day. And I go back to what is such a cool thing about this and why I was so excited to offer this today. Number one, I have been looking for the Versa 2 because of all, and listen, we've sold, as I said, over 200,000, close to 250,000 Fitbit watches here at HSN. But this is so incredibly feature rich that it's not only going to give you, like, because, initially when you think about what you bought the monitor just so you know how many steps you went and how many miles or maybe how much water you drank. This goes so far beyond it. We talk about not just knowing our health, but part of your health is your emotional health as well. And I love, one of my favorite features, Lori, that I found on this and did yesterday was a breathing session. So if you're finding, I'm just not as motivated, I'm feeling a little bit depressed. I mean, that help is in this timepiece for you as well, which honestly, I think really takes it to the next level for all of us.
Right, and you can get as in depth with this, or you can just stay on the surface. If you just want to see steps and sleep, it's going to do that for you. But if you want to do a deeper dive into your body, if you want to find out what's really going on with your skin temperature or your blood oxygen saturation or your mood, if you want to help bust stress, your Fitbit Versa 2 can help with that as well. And I just want to show you the app really quick. So the app is very, very user-friendly. It's a dashboard that basically reflects everything that you're seeing on your wrist. So it's got your steps here, your active minutes, your calories, your distance traveled, all of that, right? So this is where you manage your stress. So I'm going to tap right here, and it's giving me an overall stress score, and it's allowing me to log how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling a little bit anxious, if I'm feeling a little bit stressed, if I'm stuck back in traffic again, because now that's happening again, right? Then I'm going to be able to actually take steps by doing that deep breathing and relaxation exercise for 2 minutes on my wrist to help recenter myself. So this is not only assessing where you are, it's helping you take steps to improve things in your life, like stress. So you can have that stress management score. I'm happy to say mine's at 67 right now, so that's not bad. You can do the reflections, do your guided breathing to help mitigate that stress. So it's not just assessing stress, it's also helping you manage. And then real quick, I'm going to show you the health metrics. This is amazing. So what I love about Fitbit, and a lot of the big reason that people gravitate towards Fitbit away from the other more expensive brands, not only do you have to be dedicated to a certain phone to have that one work, but I think a lot of people prefer Fitbit because they have so much data that they're able to give us about our bodies, and they're constantly adding new features in the background without having to buy a new fitness tracker. So we love that. So breathing rate, that's something new in your health metrics dashboard that's right here, part of the app. It's all part of the free app. Your heart rate variability, so that may be something that you want to share with your practitioner if you're having some heart issues. And then check this out, your skin temperature at night. Maybe you're sleeping too hot. This is going to give you that information. Oh, hey, you were 2 degrees above normal. And then you can look at your sleep and think, oh, well, maybe that's why I didn't sleep so well last night. So it helps you connect the dots and help make positive changes in your life. So it's all about being a healthier person. It's all about understanding your well-being, mitigating stress, or just moving a little bit more and figuring out how you're sleeping. Or it does all of this, of course, but it depends on how much you want to get into it. But it also has that connection to your cell phone. So you can answer a call right here and then talk on the phone.
Crazy.
See that text message come in, read the whole text message.
Exactly.
I mean, it's amazing. And then, Bobby, look at this real quick. Always on display. So without even having to tap or twist, it's a clock, it's a watch. You can look down and see the time and date.
Always.
Beautifully displayed right there at all times. So it's amazing.
And you know what I was thinking, Lori? When we talk about, all the new features on this, honestly, are what separate this from the other Versas that we've done in the past. And if you have not yet made the purchase, I hope you will, because I do want to just say, first of all, nobody has this. We have the lowest price, the absolutely lowest price we've found anywhere. And as I said in the practice, you can't even find them at $180. They're sold out basically everywhere. So this is an incredible opportunity today to get it home, and you get it home for $27. That is, if you're just flipping through the channels, maybe you're new to HSN, maybe you've wanted a Fitbit, maybe you've gone out looking for the Versa 2 and can't find it, or maybe you found it at the $180. We have it at $27. That's on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. No interest, even on Apple Pay, you can do that. HSN card, you have your extra flex pay payment of $22. But when you do the comparison, just like Lori was talking about, and you go out for that watch, we know what the watch is, that runs, I think, close to $400, right? Think about this, what you're getting with this that you're not getting with that almost $400 watch, beside the fact you're saving, like what, you're paying a third of the price. But Lori, I realize it's almost like getting a built-in personal trainer. What are you paying for your personal trainer? What are you paying, right, for your psychiatrist, right? Or psychologist? Because right, because that's what's really crazy about this, is that you get everything. And then, as you can see, so simple and easy, and I love this feature. You just press the button on the right. It goes right to Alexa. You can ask Alexa any question, and the answer pops right up on the screen. All my texts come through, so I know when I'm getting a text, and I also know when I'm getting a phone call. So it is the best of the best. And for $27 or $22 on your HSN card, that 6-day battery life, also amazing. All we can say to anybody out there is just pick it up. And one more thing, if you are trying to lose weight and you're really buying this to help track your weight loss, let me suggest the scale. Because we have this amazing buy in a scale. First of all, crazy price, it's only $49. But what you do is your app will sync your watch to the scale. So you will always have, Lori, right, that accurate weight.
Yeah.
And we have black or white available. And it's the first time back this year, and with free shipping and handling.
Yeah, this is amazing. This is the Aria scale, Aria Air. I love this scale. It's gorgeous. Works with multiple users. It syncs with your Fitbit app. So you've downloaded the free Fitbit app to be able to manage your Versa 2 and get that deep dive into your body. This is going to sync your weight in there and your body mass index, your BMI as well. So you can start connecting the dots and seeing how that extra activity that you might be taking every day, and you might be making an effort to make every single day, is impacting your weight. So really, it's an amazing way for you to kind of have that full story. And then active zone minutes, this is something that's really interesting. So it's not just about the steps anymore. I used to look at that 10,000 step goal and go, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make it today. With active zone minutes, really, it's more important now to just get your heart rate up for a few minutes every single day instead of stressing over the 10,000 steps. And I love that, because that means it's good for your heart health. That's good for overall health and wellness. I feel a lot more energized and energetic just doing a few minutes of faster walking. That's all I'm doing, and I'm already noticing a difference. But this is keeping me on target, because like you said, if you don't know how much or how little you're walking, right? How do you improve that number? How do you do better tomorrow? And that's where this technology really comes into play and really helps us with our lives, because now we can see exactly what's going on. And then Alexa is built right in. So everyone's favorite personal assistant, she's not always listening, okay? So all you need to do is press and hold the button right here. You don't have to have an Alexa device at home. So check this out. How many calories are in a bagel? So she's giving me my answer, thinking right there, and then it's 290.
Wow.
So Bobby, I was talking to Leslie about this at midnight last night. I was debating between a bagel and a slice of cheese pizza, and they're about the same. I'm going with the pizza, girl.
100%. But you know what, there again, but that's a really good point, because information is knowledge, right? And I think we all know that. Information is key. How you can make the important changes and decisions in your life when you have the information that you need. That's exactly what the Fitbit Versa 2 is going to give you. It's going to keep you in contact. You're going to know what's happening with your body, that you're charting everything, as we said, but it's it's not just counting the steps and watching your heart rate. It's so much more. You can set your own personal goals. I love the fact that you have all of the sleep information. It not only gives you the hours you slept, I actually slept really well last night, which I'm very happy about because I didn't before that. But when it gives you the hours that you've slept, mine was like 7:13, I think it was last night. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. But yeah, 7:13. But it also will give you the information of whether it was light sleep, deep sleep, or REM. So you're not just getting superficial information, you're getting really detailed information. That breathing session, I totally forgot how calming it is and how it calms not just your body but your mind when you just take a couple of minutes to breathe. So I love that my Fitbit did that for me. You know, here's the thing. With, and I want to say, first of all, thank you, because we have so many people that are jumping in. It's one day only here, think about that, only here at HSN, not a lot of times that we can say this, where you are getting the lowest price we found anywhere, $180 everywhere you go, but that's only when you can find it. We have it for $134.99. You choose that gorgeous copper rose. I know, very popular. The mist, this is the mist, or the black one that I have is called the carbon. We're shipping it to you for free. You always have 30 days that goes right along with it. But to know that you're getting the best value anywhere, I do not know when or if they're coming back. So take advantage of the opportunity today. If you want to pick up the extra watch bands, you can do that as well. And I know we're popping that information up on the screen. Two other choices only left now. One is navy with the gray stripe, and the other one is your black that has a little bit of white and a little bit of a lavender in there. Oh my gosh, there's only 37 left in the navy, so those should be sold out in a heartbeat, and they're only $14.99. But the most important purchase is the watch. And by the way, that you're getting the bands, you're getting both the bands, so you don't have to worry if you're buying it for yourself or you're buying it for your husband. You get that small medium that runs about 5.5 to about 7.1 inches. That large, extra large is 7.1 to 8.9. And all you do is you get it home, you grab your phone, you download the app, which was so quick and simple and easy, and then you go, you're off and running. You are, and I mentioned this before, but I think it's so important that all of us, it is up to us how we live our lives, right? It's up to us really how we feel in our lives. But you know what? We all need a little help. We all need a little motivation. We all need a little tracking. I want to know, did I really do 10,000 steps when I thought I did, but I actually only did 5? So that's the value of the Versa 2, Lori, and the fact that we have her. And the Versa, by the way, is the best-selling fitness track watching watch, period, of all of them.
Yeah, it really is. So this one is so wildly popular from Fitbit, the #1 top brand when it comes to health and fitness tracking. And I just want to show you a few of the features that you've been talking about. So here's where you track your fitness, and it's doing it automatically as well. So you can do it manually if you prefer. This little heart rate here, and I'm doing this backwards upside down, but this little heart rate here, that is your deep breathing and relaxation. You can do a 2-minute session or a 5-minute session. And for me, I'm like you, I don't always sleep well. That helps turn my brain off. So I love that it has that built right in. Do you know you can even store music here, up to 300 songs. There's enough storage space to store all of your favorite tunes so that you can listen while you're out on the go. You don't even have to bring your phone with you, which is really nice. Again, tap to pay. So that Fitbit Pay is huge. You don't have to worry about contact or, you know, coming into contact with anyone or anything at the tap to pay places. You simply load your favorite credit card in the app, and then you can do the contact-free payments. I loaded my Starbucks card. So that's one of the other
idea.
apps too. So a bunch of the apps are already preloaded, Bobby, but you can add things. I will tell you, we've had so much fun with this. There's like a little Simon game for the kids to play, or for you to play if you want to keep your mind active. And I love this tic-tac-toe game, the little shell game, follow the ball. It's so much fun. My almost 7-year-old loves it. Here's my Christmas countdown. This is crazy, but I want to see how many sleeps it is till Christmas.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's scary.
it's on there. I know, right? Scary. But I mean, this does so much that is just, you know, on top of the health part and the tracking part. It's really a lot of fun to wear. And it's that fashion statement as well with the gorgeous rounded edges, that anodized aluminum case to this. It's Corning Gorilla Glass 3, so it's scratch resistant. You don't worry about it. Super lightweight, incredibly comfortable to wear. And I love the charger too. So you're getting this great little charging cradle. All you do is kind of squeeze, and that's going to open it up, and then your Versa 2 just clips right in. That's how you charge it. So it sits it up. You can use this bedside if you want. I wear mine to bed because I want to do that sleep tracking and see how well or how poorly I slept. But I love that it has the best-in-class battery life, because that other more expensive watch, you're charging that thing every day.
That's a
great point. And you can't
point.
wear it to bed.
Yep.
Because you're charging it at night, right?
Exactly.
With this and 6+ days of battery life, best-in-class battery, it means you can wear it at night. The only time I really take it off is when I'm showering and I charge it while I shower. It's water resistant to 50 meters, so you don't have to take it off. Yep. But for me, that means I'm wearing it the whole rest of the time.
That's what I was just going to comment on, because we haven't talked about it. It's water resistant as well. I love that one still that we have too that goes through really all of the features. So if you just flipped in and tuned in, let me tell you why the Fitbit Versa 2 is different. Look at what it will do. Everything from Amazon Alexa that's built in, Fitbit Pay, where you can pay for your bills. You just download your financial information. 6-day battery life, your OLED screen, your always on display mode, sleep tracking, your SpO2, so you even have your blood oxygen level tracking, skin temp variation, the stress management. Cannot talk about that one enough, because that is so important. Another really beneficial feature for everyone. And then your on-screen workouts, the smartphone notifications, swim proof, you bet. And it does, even if you are a swimmer, it will track your swims. Water resistant up to 50 meters, your heart rate tracking, breathing guide for your breathing, customizable clock faces. I know that's what I did. Lori, what's the Fitbit community?
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So you were talking about being competitive with your husband.
Right.
I'm competitive with mine too. We're all competitive with each other, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to just ask or text your friends, hey, how many steps are you at? You guys can actually take part in the app. And let me just show you where that is. It's community right here. So this is the free app. You tap the tab right there. And then on friends, all you need is an email address. But look at this, there's a leaderboard.
Oh, cool.
So you can see, and no one's sharing weight. I just want you to know, someone who never, ever wants to share my weight, like ever. But this is a fun way. You can taunt each other. You can encourage each other. You can participate together in challenges that go over a few days or a weekend. It's so much fun. And I will tell you, when I am part of a challenge, girl, I move a lot more because I'm serious about it, right? Because you want to win that challenge.
Because you're held accountable, right?
Yes, exactly.
I love it. So there we go. We're going to hit that 5,000 mark. And what's so cool about this, guys, this is like the second show. I mean, we had an airing at midnight. It hasn't been on all morning long. So, and part of that reason, and I want to talk about this, part of that reason is that we don't have 20,000 of these to go around. I mean, we took what we could get. As we said, you can't find this Versa 2 out there. The Fitbit Versa 2, when you find it, it's $180. We have the lowest price we found absolutely anywhere, and we have it for one day. And in terms of colors, I know that the copper rose is the most popular. Which one is the most limited in quantities? Okay, the mist, that's the mist, which is your gray. I have only a little over 1,500. I like that because that's, again, great. Male, female, you name it's gonna work with anything in your wardrobe. This is the carbon. The carbon is still the most popular. That's the one I have on. You know, I love the copper rose, but I wear black all the time. Black works with everything. So to me, I'm like, all right, let me have the black. And then that gorgeous copper rose. So you can't go wrong with any one. You do get 2 sets of bands. You get the 2 bands. So you get the band so to expand it so you can have it small, or you can have it to the large, extra large, anywhere from basically a 5.5 up to a 9-inch. You get the charger that comes with it. It could not be easier that you can easily track all of this. You just download the app and off you go. And what's so amazing, and that's the number, by the way, for the smart scale. What's cool about that, the scale syncs to your phone, so it will track your weight, a weight up, down, whatever it may be. It even tracks your BMI. So and the scale is only $49, and we do have the 2 colors. We have it in white and we have it in black. But the watch is the most important purchase. You know, when we talk about, you know, things that we buy, right, Lori? We have gorgeous clothes, fabulous jewelry. We have all kinds of amazing things here at HSN. But how you feel every day. How did you feel this morning? Are you tired? Do you find that you just can't get enough energy? You know you need to work out, but you know you don't want to spend all the money for a gym. That's another cost that you can add to this, right? Along with, you know, everything else. Right. It motivates you. It holds you responsible, but you set your own goals, and I think that's important. So it's not like you have to feel, oh, forget it, why bother, I'm never going to achieve that. You set your own personal goals with it, right? So it's like we always say, baby steps, right? One step at a time.
Oh, honestly, Bobby, I was overwhelmed by the 10,000 steps. Yeah. So I lowered mine. Yeah. I lowered it to 8,500, and guess what? I hit it a lot more often, and I feel a lot better about myself. But I also push myself, too. If I see I'm closing in on 8,000 steps, I want to go the distance and get the 8,500 in, right? And then you can, of course, move it back up again once you start moving more. So you can change that goal, which I love that because it's more customizable. I just want to show you the app one more time. There's so much information here. And again, you can get on the surface of this or go as deep as you'd like, but this is going to give you more information than you've probably ever had about your body in your lifetime. I like to call Fitbit the instruction manual that should have come with our body when we were born, right? Yeah. But you're getting it now, so that's good. So I'm going to tap right here on sleep, because sleep is a big one for people. This is like one of the first things I do when I wake up in the morning is I look to see what went on with my sleep the night before, right? I want to see the light sleep, the deep sleep, the REM sleep. I want to see when I woke up to use the bathroom, how long it took me to go back to sleep, right? I want to know all of those things. And then I've started connecting dots, and I know you and I talked about this, but I've noticed when I get my heart rate up a little bit, I sleep better that night. When I get my step goal in, I sleep better that night. So it starts to motivate you. Now, I've been wearing my Fitbit forever. For years and years and years and years and years and years. So I'm not telling you this goes back that far, but I can look back months at my sleep, Bobby. Months and months and months and months and months. And the same goes with heart rate. So this has that always on, continuously monitoring heart rate. So it's going to tell you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, what's happening with your heart. I think that is hugely important. And if you get white coat syndrome and you're not great at the doctor's office, you get nervous, take this in, because look at all the data I have. Weeks and weeks and weeks of data of what's been going on with my heart that I can show my doctor. So this is all really, really easy to use information, bite-sized little morsels right here in the free application. There's even more. If you want to be able to track your hydration level and how much water you're intaking, you can log that. Maybe weight loss is your goal. If weight loss is your goal, you can put in how much you would like to lose in the Fitbit app, and it's going to calculate your calories for you. Oh, that's Or maybe you're doing keto. This will help you track your macronutrients. So you get a nutritionist too. Database of foods. Yeah, so you can actually log foods, which is really cool. You can log the food, and then it'll take it out of your daily calorie count for the day and show you what you have left. Wow. So, I mean, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of this, but I'm just showing you what's possible with Fitbit. The other thing that I think is so cool, because it has Alexa built right in, is the fact that I'm using smart plugs in my home. So I've actually got a smart plug on that lamp right there. And all you do to access Alexa, she's not always listening. There's a microphone built in, but you press and hold right here on the side. Turn off the lamp.
Oh, neat.
Because I use a smart plug, right?
And I love it.
So now I don't even have to try to crawl on the floor to turn this lamp off. I just talk to my wrist. So it's amazing with Alexa. Set reminders, add things to your shopping list. It's like a personal assistant, like you said. Personal assistant. Trainer. A personal trainer. Right? It's a therapist. You have a therapist. You have a nutritionist in there as well. Oh my gosh, the list keeps going on and on and on. And the bottom line for anyone out there is that you can buy it right now from us here at
HSN with a full 30-day return policy. We are shipping it to you for free. It's $27 on any credit card. If you have the HSN card, it's $22. Also, you might want to pick up that Protection Plus to go right along with it. Love it. 24/7 customer service, which is great. No deductibles. You get great hassle-free protection. So you can find out more about that by going to the web. But we have it at the best price anywhere. I love that. I mean, it's so, as a host, whenever we can say that, that is so powerful. And then the other part to me, I have been here for over 38 and a half years to be able to sell something that I know that when this gets to you and when you put this on your wrist, it's really, for many of us, the beginning of a new healthy lifestyle. Right, and making those changes that we need to make. And as I said, baby steps, so don't feel overwhelmed. But information, you're getting and you're getting actually, Lori, more information now with this Versa 2, which is why it's so crazy popular out there at $180, because you're getting more information, right, than you really are getting with a lot of the other Versas that we've had in the past.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you're swiping through right there, and that's your heart rate, your sleep, it's all reflected right on your Versa 2. You know, you used to have to go to the app for a lot of that information for that, and you can still go to the app for a huge deep dive into everything going on in the past that's gone on with your heart and your sleep in the past, all of that. But I mean, this really does take you on a journey. And here's what I love about Fitbit. So for me, I feel like this first step in the right direction is just paying attention, right? Just paying attention to what's going on with your body. So this purchase means, okay, I'm listening, right? I'm going to see what's going on. It's not saying, okay, I've got to join a gym, right? I have to jump on a treadmill. It's not saying any of that. It's just saying, I'm paying attention. I'm going to put myself back on the list. I'm going to care about my health now, right? I'm present. I'm going to be monitoring. And then you can start to tweak and make these very slight changes that can make a huge difference in the way you look, in the way you feel, in the way you sleep. It really is impactful. But the very first step in the process is saying, I'm going to get at home and I'm going to start paying attention to how much or how little I'm moving. I'm going to pay attention to the stress in my life. And then I can do something about it. And that's what I think is so important about this purchase. And to your point, so there's my steps for the day so far. I'm behind you, but I got to work on it. Active minutes, right? Calories are right there. Your floors climbed, distance traveled. So all of that is right there. And then your overall rating is right there. And then you swipe down, and then that's on to the next thing. So right there is steps this hour. So I've done 164 steps, like right before the show started, and I've made my goal, my little micro goal of 250 steps, 1 of 7. So I'm on, a good track there so far. There's my heart rate. So I'm going to be able to look at that. I'm going to be able to look at a graph with more details and information as I swipe over. This is giving me an assessment based on my age and what's happening with my heart, how well I'm doing. And it said excellent. So that makes me feel really good. Here's the sleep part of it. Again, lots and lots of information that you can just swipe through and take a peek at right on your wrist to see what's going on with sleep, with heart. And this awareness, I believe, leads to, more information is always powerful. Like you said, know better, do better. When you know what your starting point is, then you can make those subtle changes and you'll really start to see and feel a difference. And I think that's so important to get this home, try it out, see how you love your new personal assistant, this beautiful watch that you wear that does everything automatically. And I do want to point that out. Gone are the days, Bobby, where you used to have to put it in sleep mode, right?
Oh, right.
And then you'd be halfway through your day the next day and you forgot to take it out of sleep mode.
Yep.
You don't have to do that anymore. This is all automatic sleep tracking, automatic exercise tracking. Fitbit knows. It knows what you're doing. It logs everything for you automatically. So it really makes it seamless the way that it fits into your lifestyle.
That is such an important point. And Lori, I'm hungry. I'd like to have a cheeseburger. So I'm going to ask Alexa how many calories will be in that cheeseburger. So again, as Lori said, I mean, it doesn't stay on. You just hold it to the side. Alexa, how many calories are in a cheeseburger? I'm afraid to look. 1 serving of a cheeseburger is 960 calories. I think I I need to go back to that slice of pizza instead. That's only 200, right? But listen, it's everything. It's everything you need. And I do want to mention, okay, that Copper Rose, woo, way, way out in the lead. Over 5,000 now, I believe, have been spoken for. I know we're popping up that counter. There it is, 5,100. Is one of those yours? Think ahead. I want you to do holiday shopping, because the cool thing about this is something you want to buy for yourself, maybe for your husband, for your son, for your daughter, niece, nephew, maybe for your mom, maybe for your parents. You want to help inspire your parents or your grandparents just to move a little bit more. And know that when you're purchasing today, whether you go for the Copper Rose, the Carbon, though, right behind it in popularity, Mist will be our other third choice. You get both of the straps, you get the charger, you get an opportunity to have us ship it to you for free. You get to take advantage of the lowest price we found anywhere. And there's so much to be said for that. I mean, that's not like $5 off. You look at $180. This is almost $50 off the price that it will be if there are any remaining tonight at midnight, and the price that it is out in the retail market. Because that's the important thing. When you see an HSN price, if we have any quantity remaining, it will be $180. And let me just tell you, and Lori and I talked about this, if they have any and it goes up to $180 tonight, there will be people who will be thrilled to be able to even find it at that price, right, Lori?
Oh my gosh, so popular. And like you're saying, out in the market, it's been so hard for us to be able to get Fitbit, and anyone to get Fitbit. They've been so in demand. So to have this special come through this time of year has been huge. Just want to show you again, when you swipe down from the top, this is going to show you your notifications. So I can read an entire text message here. My hubby texted a little bit earlier asking if we could get the Versa 2 for his father. And then I have an email here, so I'm going to be able to read the first few. Oh, missed call. I didn't even see that. My husband called. I hadn't looked down yet. And it does a nice gentle vibration. Again, you can control all of that. Turn it off if you don't like it. Oh, Zillow, because I'm always looking at real estate. I can't help it. Never buying, always shopping.
Yeah.
But I love this because now I'm not rude. I am not glued to my phone during dinner. Okay, because I can look at my Fitbit and see what that text message said. I can prioritize it. I can make my family feel more important because I'm paying attention to them and not just glued to my phone all day, or at least during dinner. So real quick, I want to show you this text message. I'm going to tap it. And then I'm an Android user, so this does not work on Apple yet, but as an Android user, I'm going to be able to reply to the text message without even touching my phone. I'm within 30 feet of my phone. So right here is a microphone. I can do quick answers like yes and no, or some cute little emojis. For this demo, I just want to show you real quick. I'm going to tap the microphone. Okay, sweetie, let's definitely get the Versa 2 for your dad for his birthday. And it is dictating the entire message.
Awesome, Lori.
And now I tap send, and Bobby, I didn't even have to touch my phone, and now I've answered that text message as an Android user. So that is an awesome way to stay connected.
Well, yeah, features that you normally are paying several $100s for. I mean, that's the thing. And I think the most important distinction that Lori made is that when you're buying the Versa 2 today, you're getting a lot of features that you don't even have on those super expensive watches that are out there. So you're getting, it is so incredibly feature rich. And we're going to start at the beginning and go through all of the features again, but I do want everybody to know at only $27 today, that's what FlexPay is. It's on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, no interest. They're complete interest-free. If you have the HSN card, it's $22 to get this home. You always have 30 days. So all we can say is just get it home. You know, we have just been through a very, very difficult year and a half. You know, life is starting to resume. You're getting out. We're going out. We're vacationing. We're getting outside. We want to get healthy again. We're inspired, right? We're inspired to do something. But a lot of us go, okay, I need to get in shape, or I want to be healthier. I need to lose weight. But the hardest part is, where in the world do you start? This is where you start, Lori. Start with your Fitbit Versa 2, because she is here. And she's a she, I decided that. She's to give you all the information you need on absolutely everything, as we said. And I'd love you to walk us through everything that she will do again.
Yeah, absolutely. So a gorgeous full color touchscreen is an AMOLED display. The OLED TVs, organic LED, they're the most expensive ones on the market because they're so pretty. You're basically getting that right on your wrist. It's stunningly beautiful anodized aluminum, so it's lightweight, super durable. You have Corning Gorilla Glass 3, so scratch resistant. I mean, it's a joy to wear. It's a joy to see. I don't have great eyesight anymore. I think I'm like heading into reader's territory real shortly here. To be able to see this screen.
Welcome to the world.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, but
right.
you're right. That
Exactly.
is a
It
good
happens.
point. You can see
It happens to the best of us, right? But I mean, everything you can imagine. So if you want to pop in and see what the weather is, if you want to do a deep breathing relaxation, guided breathing, you can do that for 2 minutes or 5 minutes to help calm down if you're having a stressful day, or maybe you're stuck in traffic, or maybe you're trying to wind down before sleep at night. This is always tracking for you, not only your steps, your floors climbed, your distance moved. There are hourly reminders. Hey, get up and move just a little bit with a gentle vibration on your wrist. I have loved that since I've been home because I really have been sitting more in the last year and a half than I've really been sitting my whole life. So to have those little reminders, to know what's happening with your heart rate at any given moment, always on, continuously monitoring 24/7 heart rate sensor. It's right here. To be able to see what's going on with your sleep. Did I sleep well last night? How many times was I awakened? Was I in light sleep, deep sleep? When I got up to use the bathroom, how long did it take for me to fall back asleep? This is going to show you all of that. So it's kind of like a sleep study built right onto your wrist. And then once you glance down and see how much or maybe how little you're moving, it's inspiring. You can just maybe move a little bit more today than yesterday. And when you do hit your goals and you can customize those goals, you get a great little celebration that happens here on your wrist. So it's motivational without being judgmental. It's friendly, it's fun, but it helps hold you accountable in a very, very friendly way. And I do love that. And then it's a smartwatch too. So it's going to connect to your phones and tablets, Apple, Android, whatever phone you have. You're going to be able to read your text messages. You're going to be able to see part of your email messages. You're going to be able to have any of the notifications you have coming onto your phone. You can set those to come through on your Versa too. So if you're a Candy Crusher, you love to play a game, and your lives are renewing, you can set it to send you a notification on your Fitbit Versa too. So it seamlessly works with your smartphone, and we absolutely love that. But I like to call it the instruction manual that we should have been born with for our bodies, right? We should have gotten this.
Well said.
But we're getting it now. So it's great information to have so that we can make just slightly, better choices, just small little modifications that can change everything.
I know it, Lori. And I tell you what, I know, listen, we're down to about only 10 minutes remaining. You're right around the corner. You're going to see a clock that is coming up on the screen. Protection Plus, don't forget that. We always suggest that on all of your electronics. Take advantage of that. Smart Shop. By the way, it's all hassle-free, a 24/7 customer service on that without any deductibles. So you can find out more by going to hsn.com. Okay, they are neck and racing. So it's his and hers, right? Or hers. The carbon and that beautiful copper rose, definitely the stars in this hour, and that it is one purchase where you get everything that you need. But if you did just tune in, we have sold close to 250,000. We sold over 200,000 of Fitbit watches here at HSN since 2015. This is the first Today special. The last one was January 21st. We haven't seen it in a while. I have no idea if and or when we'll have another one available. So all we do is encourage you to take advantage of it. The main reason, it is the lowest price we have found anywhere. Think about that. At $180 it was so funny. Like, try to find them. They're so hard to find, the Versa 2. I mean, we've even seen that in our research. Just can't find it. You find it, you're finding it at $180. So when you can take advantage of saving almost $50 today, FlexPay without any interest, free shipping, you're actually saving over $50 because we are shipping everything to you in the electronics world for free. So this Fitbit just felt right on in there. And then you're getting the #1 tracker. Versa to the #1 tracker, and you're getting it from the #1 best-selling brand in health and wellness and health and fitness tracking. So it's the best of the best. And I know for me, when it comes to electronics, it's always important. That's important to me. I want to know what I'm buying. And let me tell you, we've done a lot of the Versa here at HSN, but you are getting the most feature-rich that we have ever offered before. I mean, this huge, I mean, actually what's coming up on your screen really says it all to you. Don't forget, too, that it's water resistant, that you have your SpO2. That's another feature that's really important because it's not just checking your heart rate, Lori. You and I talked about that. Checking your blood oxygen level, because that can be a precursor to potential other challenges for your body. So it's such valuable information that you were talking about that you have right here that you can then take to your physician if you have to go to a physician. And like I said, when you think about everybody and everything that this replaces, right, down the line, from that personal trainer to that nutritionist to the psychiatrist, you name it, right? Because all the health and wellness, that the stress management is another very important aspect of this, because I know that is something that has challenged a lot of people over the last year and a half with this pandemic. So we have everything that you really need to be and live your life as a strong, healthy, happy individual, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, beautifully said, Bobby. You get this home, you start to see where you're at, you can make those subtle changes, you can see what's going on with your stress. Fitbit will help you manage your stress with the deep breathing exercises, help you see what's happening with your sleep. You can see and start to connect dots that when you move a little bit more, you might actually sleep a little bit better. That's what I've noticed, at least, and that's very motivating to me. I want to sleep better, so of course I'm going to move a little bit more, and it's this cycle that goes on. And I love the fact that this is so beautiful, so easy to wear, so highly adjustable. Again, you get both sizes of the band, so if you're gifting this is going to be a great gift for anyone. Works with all the phone systems out there, so Apple, Android, you name it. Nice and slim, thin, beautiful. It's like a piece of jewelry. If you are doing one for dad, or you're doing one for your husband or a loved one, this is gender friendly, works with everybody. I personally do my family photos because they make me smile on that customizable watch face, but you can put whatever you want. You can put a lot of different stats there if you'd like. And then look at the high color icons. I mean, it's so easy to use. It's a joy to have on your wrist. And then information is empowering. So once you see how much or how little you're moving, again, you can make those subtle changes. You can start to feel better. You can start to sleep better, maybe even start to look better. I mean, it really is something that you can take steps to do right away today, simply by getting this home and starting to wear it. And you don't have to do anything else, because it's automatically tracking your exercise, automatically taking your skin temp at night, automatically telling you what's happening with your blood oxygen saturation as you're sleeping as well. So all of these things are happening in the background. You just now have access to more information than we've ever had about our bodies before. And I love that. I mean, I think that this is a tool not only in our ongoing health and wellness, but our ongoing happiness as well.
Oh, I completely agree. You know what? It's your cheerleader, right?
It is. Yes. Yay.
It's our cheerleader. Listen, we all need a cheerleader in life, right? Let's face it, you know, some days easier than the other, you know, whether, and right now, listen, this world is stressful. Let's just put it out there. It's stressful. I mean, a lot of parents who are getting ready with the kids going back to school, like you, Lori. I mean, it's, you want to be able to have everything at your fingertips to know you're doing the best that you can do. Because, you know, because that's the reality of life. Right. That you can't help your husband or your kids or your puppies, whatever, until you help yourself. That's why this is such an important self-purchase. I cannot say that enough. And for anybody out there having, you know, and I'd like that we have probably, you know, like if you have 3 members of the family, we have you all covered. Everybody has their own color. That copper rose or the carbon, the copper rose and carbon are the 2 stars I know for this hour. We then have a few, like this, I think there's about 1,500 left or something like that in the mist. Those are all the colors. And you know, that's another thing. When you go out to buy them 9 times out of 10, you'll find the carbon, right? To be able to find the copper rose is a whole different ball game. So enjoy the opportunity. And don't forget the Protection Plus. We have that available. I know we've been mentioning that a lot, but we just want you to feel absolutely confident. Again, with your purchase, you do have a 1-year warranty that goes right along with it, but you have at your fingertips constantly all of this great information. And It's so funny. I'm finding, Lori, just by having it on my wrist, you know, when I glance down, because with the customizable screen that I picked, it also has, like, you know, your steps right on it. So you know, oh, I'm sorry, I was talking with the Italian, right? You know how many steps you've taken. So you're like, okay, and I'll just get up and just even start, you know, walking back and forth. Martin, my retriever, it was hilarious because I was in the driveway last night and I'm just like walking in circles and the dog's like, what in the world are you doing? But I'm like, I have to get those steps in. I had to get those last steps in. Yeah, so it's
so much fun.
Yes, and it's one of the coolest items and one of the most important items, like I said, that we sell here. And for $27, I mean, honestly, when you think about that on any credit card, because you go buy this in a store, you don't have the opportunity to enjoy FlexPay. I mean, you have FlexPay, you have free shipping and handling, so we will send this delivery direct. Maybe you want to send it. Maybe you have your kids that are just went to college, you know, my gosh, in college, kids are tend to be sitting around. Yes, right? So send it right to them. We will send it anywhere with free shipping and handling. But I know we have just a couple of minutes remaining. What would you say, Lori, to anyone out there who's never tried and why they should choose the new feature-packed Versa 2?
Oh my gosh, the Fitbit, it really is the innovator in this space. I mean, Fitbit brand is amazing. They've been innovating since 2007. Their mission is to make everyone in the world healthier and at least help us to achieve that goal. And with Fitbit, you're paying attention. You know what's going on with your body. You can see your movements. You can see your exercise. You can see your sleep. You can see your heart rate. You can see your blood oxygen level. You can see your temperature at night. You have Alexa built right in, so you have America's favorite personal assistant right here to set reminders or check to see how many calories are in certain foods before you eat that food. You can log foods if you want. If weight loss is your goal, you can log hydration and see how much or how little you're drinking during the course of the day. I mean, you can get as in depth with this as you want, but what I love about Fitbit is they are such innovators. They are constantly adding new features in the background without you having to buy a new fitness tracker. So SpO2, that blood oxygen level, Bobby, that's new. They just added that in the background with the technology you already own. So that's a lovely advancement that came down the road from Fitbit that just gives you additional insights. So maybe, you know, if you're sleeping hot at night, you can change that so that you're sleeping a little bit cooler and you're getting a more restful night's sleep. So there are changes that you can make based on the information that you're getting here. And like you said, stress management, that's a big one for a lot of us. This is going to assess your stress level. It's going to allow you to log how you're feeling. And then if you need to, you can do that deep breathing relaxation to help center your mind, body, and spirit. So 2 minutes or 5 minutes to be able to do that. So it really is, it's a full person product that you're going to love wearing. It's a smartwatch too that connects you to your phone, but it really is the do-it-all. And I think Fitbit, you just cannot go wrong with the Versa 2.
100% agree. Lori, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bobby. So great to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too. Also beautiful. And I think Lori's going to be back at 3 o'clock today, but definitely stay where you are. Don't forget to pick up that great